Um, how would you encourage veterans to overcome the fear of networking or engaging with higher ranking colleagues in a civilian setting?
Yeah, that's also a great question. I think when you come from the military, you're so stuck on the chain of command that you're kind of afraid to initially you get a little bit shy about maybe talking to someone who you perceive as, higher ranking than you in the civilian world. And although there is structure and hierarchy in most companies, they are not as rigid as the military. So I would encourage people to kind of put that aside and just think of, whoever it is that you're trying to network as another person. And also that person has if they don't want to network, they're going to tell you, hey, I don't have time, or they're not going to respond. And that's okay. Right. So I would just say, put yourself out there. Don't worry about the chain of command. I think most people from the military are not really shy by nature. Most of us are pretty gregarious and we've been around the world. We know how to talk to anybody. So just be yourself, and when you do talk to somebody that you perceive as being higher ranking than you, be mindful of their time, have a plan. If they're going to give you 30 minutes, make sure that you have a plan of what that 30 minutes is going to look like. Plan it out in your head. Say, the first 10 minutes, I'm going to give them my background. I'm going to ask them their background. The next 10 minutes of that conversation, I'm going to ask 3 questions. And then, the next 10 minutes, I'm just going to let it flow. And that way there's some structure and you're not just, it's not awkward silence and the other person doesn't feel like their time is wasted.